Hey Scorpio, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I am here today to do your March 2020 general reading. We are going to be focusing on love though. I'm going to focus on the feminine and masculine energies. So again, I said this in the Virgo video, it doesn't mean that one has to be a male or a female. It's just the energies of where you're at this time. And we carry both, right? We have masculine and feminine qualities that help us throughout life. So this will help you kind of figure out with the storyline of which energy you're carrying the month of March. And, um, might help you figure out where you need to kind of pull back, where you need to pursue, and anything in between. So these are general messages. They are for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if you're watching for your sun sign and this doesn't make sense for you, make sure to go watch your Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. With that being said, thank you to all of my new subscribers. I'm so excited for the growth of this channel within the last month. Finally hit 5,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for all of your love and your support. And Vibe Tribe, love you, love you, love you. Thank you for everything that you do for me. Couldn't do this without you guys. So with that being said, a few announcements. I will be in Burbank, California on March 21st and 22nd with Ramblin Mike's Tarot Expo. We'll be doing private readings, workshops, all that great stuff, and there's going to be a lot of great YouTube readers there as well for the meet and greet. So if you're interested in joining us, please make sure to check out all the information below to get your ticket. We're super excited to see everyone, and I'm really excited to be holding 2 workshops that weekend as well. I will be holding a workshop, The Journey Within, the weekend after I get back from Cali. It's going to be about like going through the different chakra systems, breaking down our belief systems, patterns, and really getting down to the core of the issue so we can rewrite our story, help transmute any pain, resentment, and any resistance that we're holding on to with the support of a smallish group. So if you're interested in that as well, all the information is down below, or you can check out the event on my Facebook page. And if you have any questions, make sure to reach out. I'd be glad to answer any questions that you have. So yeah, all right, Scorpio, let's get into it. Enough rambling from me. We're going to focus on the feminine energy first and see what's going on there for the month of March. So what's going on with Scorpio for the feminine energy? My ears are already starting to ring, so I definitely have spirit hopping in. What is going on, Scorpio, feminine energy, March 2020? How is the feminine feeling towards her masculine? Okay. So just to let everyone know too that I do focus more on soulmate and twin flame relationships. So if you're dealing with a karmic, this will probably not make sense for you. But again, if it doesn't make sense, it's not your message. So take however it resonates. But I do feel that, with the cards that are already popping out, that you're dealing with a really strong soulmate energy, okay? We have past life relationship, and I'm getting that you and this person have spent more than one life, definitely more than one life. I'm actually hearing quite a few. In order to help transmute any, like, family issues, family dynamics, belief systems, and any core beliefs that you have picked up that are out of alignment with your soul from your family. And I feel like the way that you're looking at your masculine is that there's a lot of deep inner wounding from their childhood and probably some ancestral stuff as well that they've been holding on to, and you want them to bring the passion back into their life, right? So I feel like you're tired of these wounds blocking the joy from your masculine, is honestly what I'm seeing. And I also hear that you want it to help reignite that passion within your relationship if they would just look at it. If they would just look at what they've been carrying and help them like, for them to realize how holding on to this is really not serving them and really like blocking them from even being present in the relationship, because you know that they deserve that good, right? So I feel like you're hoping very soon that they'll just give it a chance of like really forgiving and learning from these past behaviors so that they can make more of an effort in their life to really show up, and allow love, allow joy, allow passion into their life again. But I feel like there's this very resistant energy coming from the masculine here. It's like the moment that they start looking at it, it just hurts so damn bad. And it takes a lot of effort for them to look at their pain. Okay. It's not like the feminine where, they look at it and they're like, oh, I know I need to transmute that. I know I need to release it. And it hurts, but it's not like they stay stuck in it, right? It's harder for the masculine to pull themselves out of that pain. But I do feel like there's going to be some fast forward movement here. Like, you're just wanting them to make a move and choose love, to choose that reconciliation so that y'all can move forward together. Yeah, so some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, or have Gemini in their charts. Some of you could be dealing with strong soulmate, twin flame energy. Not quite seeing the twin flame-ish yet, but definitely could be, because that's what we focus on here. But with the Two of Cups and the Lovers card being here, this is a very, very strong connection. Again, with the past life relationship, this is someone that y'all keep finding each other life after life. Y'all always come in each other's lives to help transmute the pain, the disconnect, the lack, right? Like, both of you show up in each other's lives time and time again to help you realize where you're stagnant, where you are out of connection with source energy and out of connection with self. And it's like, you hold up this light for them. You hold up this light to shine it on the deepest parts of themselves, and it really triggers the hell out of them. So, but this is like that peace offering, right? Allowing the masculine. Okay, so yeah, the Four of Wands came out reversed. It really affects their home, their foundation, how secure they feel in their life. And so I feel the feminine comes into this masculine's experience to help them see where things are unstable so that they can rebuild on a more solid foundation and move away from the toxicity that's been keeping them stuck, stagnant, and in pain is really what I'm seeing. So, but no matter what, like, you see these two in the back, right? There's this heavier set woman in the front carrying this load of baggage, but this could be an outside influence as well. But these two right there, like, no matter how dark it gets, no matter how cold or, uncomfortable it gets, y'all are in this together, is what I'm hearing. Like, y'all are in this together. And even if you don't see the bigger picture here, it's about creating more stability, more drive, more passion, and having the confidence in themselves to really step up to the plate and own the way that they show this world what they're capable of, instead of turning away what's meant for them, what's been handed to them by the divine, because they're stuck in the damn past, right? Is there anything else we need to know about how this feminine is viewing their masculine? Yeah, they just want, you just want a start. Pick a direction, any direction. Let's go. Let's do this together. We have enough drive and passion and courage and confidence as long as we're in this together, right? Might not see the whole big shebang, but we're in this. We're intuitive enough to, regardless of what is being shown in the 3D, we have enough faith in each other to break through the veil, is what I'm hearing. That's some powerful shit. All right. So what does the feminine want to tell their masculine? What does the feminine want to tell their masculine? All right. So I wish I had the courage to say how I really feel. The way you make me feel goes against what I wanted to believe about love. Only time will tell if I gather the strength to tell you the truth. So I feel like there could be some communication issues about, like, I feel the masculine gets really triggered and really resistant if the feminine really, like, comes clean about certain things. So the feminine ends up having to really pull back a lot with what they share with their masculine, because the masculine's not always ready to hear it. But the feminine does understand what this connection is and why you met, and how you're making each other a better person. Like, this masculine really has inspired the feminine to make certain moves in life that they probably wouldn't have made, if, especially in the healing process, if it weren't for this person showing up. I feel like there's a lot of reminiscing here and, like, going back on certain conversations that have been had, and how those moments have inspired the feminine to really, like, step up, right? There's a lot of remembrance here, a lot of reminiscing, and what this connection really means. There could be a lot of activation around the heart space this month as well. A lot of signs and synchronicities, but it could leave the feminine feeling a little more confused. I'm like, well, where do I go from here? Get rid of the fear. It doesn't even matter how they react, because whatever comes through is how it's supposed to come through, and you need to trust your heart and trust your inner guidance, okay? But there's, like, this need for communication from the feminine. This feminine really wants to speak up about what's been going on. So let's see how the masculine feels about all this, okay? Let's see how the masculine feels. So how is the masculine feeling towards their feminine this month, March 2020? Whoa. All right. So again, y'all are mirroring each other. So definitely very strong soulmate energy. You deserve love, right? Like, both of you are really trying to get each other to understand, like, just how special both of you are, right? And so you're mirroring back to each other what needs to be healed, so that you can realize the truth of just how damn special you are. But there's a lot of red flags. There's a lot of caution here. And it's like this resistance to really, like, clearing the slate and having this conversation that needs to be had. It's like the moment that these red flags come up, it's like, skirt. Nope, don't want to go there. Because look, you deserve love, but the red flags are cautioning you, right? But the girl is shining her arrow right at those red flags. So it's like facing those fears and the things that are being brought up for you, and regardless of what resistance you're meeting, got to break through that shit. Maybe the masculine feels the feminine is too codependent and putting too much time and energy and focus on them and not enough on themselves. But both of you need that time to process what is coming up for you instead of relying so much on each other that it becomes unhealthy, okay? So, I also feel like this is about putting people, I feel the masculine gets really triggered because they keep hearing these stories from their past of not being good enough or not doing things well enough, or whatever the case may be. And so when the feminine comes in and puts the masculine on this pedestal, they're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why does this person value me so much? Why does this person see something that everyone else in my life has always told me I'm not enough, right? And this person actually makes an effort to show me this. And so it's going against all these core beliefs that the masculine has accepted as their truth, which, it also is showing them where they've been addicted. They have been holding on to this lie, this illusion for so long, and they're not sure what to do with that information or that energy. Like, the feminine is coming through with such a strong commitment towards their masculine that no matter what, we're in this together. I don't care how fucking cold or desolate it gets. Like, we're in this. We are in this. And they're looking at it as codependency. But they're just looking for something a little more lighthearted. I feel that they feel that where the feminine is taking things a little too seriously and too, like, focused on the relationship, they're just wanting some fun. They're wanting things to lighten up and just, like, recapture this romance so that fun can come in. They just want some fun. That's all they want. Masculine just wants some fun in their life. They don't want to be thinking about this healing process every damn day, okay? They just don't. Where the feminine is really, like, just staying in their emotions and, wanting to talk things out, where the masculine is wanting more of the do, right? Which makes complete sense. So, feminine, if you're watching this, just get out of yourself, get out of the relationship, go, like, of the healing process, right? Like, you're so focused on having this conversation and, like, a sit down, almost like an intervention type thing, where I feel if you take a different approach and just go out, have some fun together, and just allow that youthful energy to shine, they're going to open up more about whatever needs to be talked about, okay? You got to break the energy up a little bit. But I feel that, they're just trying to stay positive because they're getting triggered as fuck right now. And, they're trying to have faith that everything will work out. But I feel that by breaking up this energy and just having fun, flirt, just have a good time with each other, I feel that that's going to help them be a little more optimistic about where this is going and how it's going to unfold. Okay? You got the Ten of Cups. Yeah, so, like, they're just wanting to focus on the good times together, and, like, they want a distraction right now. They want a distraction. So they want to get they want to get outside of these demons. They want to get outside of their shadow. They're losing sleep. They're constantly in their head, and they're fighting a lot of shadow right now, which is kind of overshadowing the good that they have with their feminine. So, why is this Nine of Swords here? Why is this Nine of Swords? So you could be noticing, again, yeah, the Five of Pentacles. So it's all that lack. It's the way that they're viewing life. And just understand that the masculine needs time. They're a little bit slower with this process because they're not so willing to just dive all in and bear everything. It takes a lot of strength. It takes a lot of courage and patience to go through this. But when you respect the masculine's process of unveiling their truth, then you're gonna get them to realize just how fucking strong they are, right? They're gonna see that potential. They're gonna see the light. They're gonna see just how connected this connection is. And I also feel that this is really where they're gonna start understanding like the cycles that need to complete themselves so that they can come back to self, come back to the relationship instead of staying like all stuck in their fucking feels and distracting themselves from what really needs to be addressed. So let's see, what would the masculine like to say? Still very much living in the 3D, but working on it. And I'm breaking karmic contracts and the conditionings that are keeping me from the truth. Spirit is hard at work. I told y'all. Okay, so y'all are astral traveling together. Okay, visiting you in your dreams, feminine. And you know, again, this is what's happening. We're going through the Mercury retrograde. A lot of karmic cycles and contracts are being broken up. Ancestral stuff is happening. And so you could feel like there's times where they just pull away from the feminine and they need to catch their breath. They need some time to decompress, okay? So don't push them to be all up in your junk, feminine. But this is one of those things where you both have so much to learn and they don't want you to keep worrying about them. Just live your life. Live your life. Both of you are triggering each other because it's necessary for your growth. I feel like a lot of you are doing work on the dream level too because both of you are resisting like solving this in the 3D. So what you're not getting done here, you're getting done there. And so a lot of you could be waking up really tired, kind of resistant towards your partner, not really wanting to talk about it. But yeah, so this person thought that they had really high standards, but you exceed their expectations. Again, you're putting them on a pedestal, feminine. You see all this worth and all this glory within your masculine, and they're not used to it, right? They don't know how to handle that truth. They've never met anyone like you, feminine, and the way you present yourself is intoxicating. That's what keeps them wanting more. So stand in your power, let them have their space, and understand no matter what, you're in this together, okay? So I love you guys. I hope that makes sense for you. I wish you the best of luck. And if you need more clarity on your situation, you can email me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. If you want to take it to a whole nother level, please sign up for my class. And let's get this done. Let's raise that vibration, guys. Sending you much love.